very scared. And that was the reason why Tinubu had to make the move he made by picking Shettima. He already knows Southeast is gone. South is gone. Lagos, even Tinubu at this point cannot boast that he can win Lagos State. If not for the shenanigans of what they do with INEC registration, making it impossible, literally, for people who are interested in the Obi movement to get their PVCs. I tell you, he would not see even one vote in Lagos State apart from his family members. So, well, we know our jobs are cut out for us in the coming months. So all I can say is that all we need to do is keep the violence. I am in support of it. We must keep the violence. We might not be able to hit them on the roads, on regular streets, but on social media, we keep on hitting them where it hurts the most. Every platform you go into, the only topic you will see is Obi. I dare not go through 3 pages in my Facebook or Instagram or Twitter without the topic being Obi. All we need to do is sustain the momentum that we have currently. I know they keep saying that it is a social media thing, but I dare tell you it is, yes, it started from social media, but there is no point of communication. There is no place where you have more conventions than on the social media. If you check back, why, if social media or social platforms through our cell phones is not working, how come someone like Jeff Bezos is a billionaire, one of the richest men in the world today, operating on Amazon? How come Facebook, Elon Musk is one of the richest men today? How come all these platforms are controlling billions? You only make billions where people are, and where people are where their minds are. So we must continue the momentum. Let them keep saying it is only on social media. It go show for their eye on that day. It go clear for their eye. And next time, no one will dare underestimate the power of the social media. That's where I will hang it here. And thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you very much, Mr. Franklin. That was indeed very powerful and educating. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Thank you. Guys, do not forget to like and share this broadcast if you're yet to do so. Please like and share. To like now free and to share now free. So if you're yet to do so, please like and share this broadcast. Subscribe if you're also yet to subscribe. I want to say thank you to Mr. Ferdinand. I can't pronounce the other one, but I can pronounce Ferdinand. Mr. Ferdinand, thank you so much for the super sticker. God bless you. This goes a long way, and this encourages us to even come out here to do more and more and more. Thank you so much, guys. Do not hesitate to use the super sticker right there on the comment section, just on the right hand side. Click on that super sticker and support us with whatever it is that you can support us with to keep the momentum going. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Mr. Ferdinand. God bless you. Mr. Alexander Gomez, thank you so much. Mr. Femi Bash, thank you. Mr. Ferdinand, thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you. May your pocket never run dry. I'm going to go straight to the next person I have here, which is Mr. Theobala. Mr. Theobala, good evening to you. Thank you for joining me today.
Yeah, thank you so much. Good. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for this wonderful work you guys are doing here. I really appreciate it. I also want to thank the last speaker for, vibrating the house, with a great power of idea. It really shows that he's really passionate about Nigeria. I think I would have been able to help you pronounce that name. It should be Negbe. Yeah.
Okay, let me put it up again. Please teach me, I beg. He says what? Negbe.
Exactly.
Ferdinand. Okay, somebody said Kachi must be Benin in Jesus' name. Okay, I'm getting there. I want Negbe Ferdinand. Thank you so much, Mr. Theobala. Thank you. Please go ahead.
Yeah, first of all, thank you everyone. Thank you, listener, people in the comment section, for the great work we are doing here and across the various platforms and the contribution we are making back home towards the success of building a better Nigeria. Thank you so much. First of all, I want to comment on the police case. Like I said before, regarding police issue here on one of the show we did, I think it's I will urge the federal government, both states and local, as the case may be, that they should do as much as they can to fund the police in Nigeria. They should provide better funding, ensure their life is well insured, so that they will know the fight they are fighting for. Because when you go to police barrack, you regret being a police officer. When you see the life the police officers are living in Nigeria is regrettable. But that does not mean you should be using the avenue to be extorting or doing some criminality, which I did not believe in that. Thank you for that. Please, it would be better if they can really, if the government can, put proper training on these police officers to be able to carry out their duties perfectly. I want to talk on the issue of Peter Obi, on the issue of experience, first of all. I just want to let the world know that when they talk about experience, Peter Obi is the most experienced among them all. Why did I say so? Peter Obi is a wealth creator. He has already become a billionaire before entering into government. Before he be elected as the governor of Anambra State. When you compare Peter Obi with other presidential aspirants or other candidates, the person of Atiku, last week he told us how he made his money. While he was in custom, he bought 5 vehicles. Suddenly he became a billionaire. So is that kind of experience you want to use public funds? Let's go back to Tinubu. Nobody knows Tinubu until he convert Lagos well into his own purse. Today, you hear of Alpha Beta. Today, you hear of Bodilon, where he converts, has been built by the predecessor or previous governor before him to his own estate. Is that the kind of experience you're talking about? When you talk about experience, you talk about how did you discharge your experience in terms of good governance. In the history of Nigeria government or in the history of Nigeria governor, in performing their duty, Peter Obi has been the only governor who has successfully managed resources of a state. He did not only do that, he ensured that wealth are being distributed across the state. He ensured that governor reached to the bottom of everyone in the state. That is what we call good governance. That's what we call experience. He moved education from number 26 to number 1. That's what we call good. That's what we call experience. He ensured that their healthcare system worked perfectly. That's what we call experience. He ensured that every people working as a civil servant in the state are being paid on a regular basis. That's what we call experience. Let's talk about the other experiences, maybe talking about the physical experience and all that. As we all know, Peter Obi was the chairman of a bank before he became the governor of Anambra State. He had done several businesses both in Nigeria and in UK. Peter Obi have earned several degrees in management and, in different universities. It's an experience. Peter Obi was appointed as the advisor to Goodluck Jonathan on economy. That is an experience. Peter Obi was made the chairman of Governors Forum for 2 terms. That is an experience. He has been the only governor for decades, as far as I'm concerned, who has been able to manage a state, and he did not leave the state with debt, and he was able to pay salary and still leave service for the state. Today, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala reference Peter Obi, no other governor in the state apart from Yar'Adua. That is what we call experience. Ability for you to use your government to affect the individuals in your states. Today, as we all know, the major problem Africa is facing today is lack of human capital development. Our education system is not working because the previous leaders, both federal and state, they lack the experience to manage human capital. But Peter Obi has been able to manage human capital by ensuring that he visits different schools across the federation, buying them computers. That's what we need for today's world. Today now, the world is moving technologically in a different path. You just hear the last speaker, have Jeff Bezos, Amazon, and Facebook, Elon Musk, and different this thing. These are human capital. These are what they use when you talk about human development. This is the angle Peter B is trying to drive at. Most of the people they talk about experience, they gain their experience through looting public funds. Peter B is there to manage public funds. He's prudent. So we should be careful when people mention experience. Their experience they mention is not to the benefit of the masses, but to their own selfish interest. Regarding Oshiomhole interview, he said something regarding Muslim ticket. Fine. They are just looking for a way to defend their candidate. But remember, I just want you to know, it's very difficult to market a bad product. It's very difficult. Today, when marketing the person of Ahmed Bola Tinubu will be difficult. Is it on his head? Is it on his age? Is it on his academic background? Or his even state of origin? It's very difficult to market such products. Nigeria youth came out to cry out for good governance. His government is brought into power. They collaborate to keep people at Lekki toll gate. Is that the kind of experience you are talking about? We should be careful with what is happening in today's world right now. Because the way and manner of this, like person like Oshiomhole, I know fully well that he will want to do everything possible to use his mouth to talk one or two negative things. But I just want the team Peter Obi to develop a tick back. Not just to develop it, you should also find a word to be able to tackle them back. Give them the way they want it. I don't want soft language like, we don't want to attack them. Attack them if necessary. But you will do it constructively. Because APC as a party today have no record to campaign on. Is it the record of incessant killing? Is it the record of ASU strike? Is it the record of kidnapping? Is it the record of fake promises they make on $1 to $1? Is it the record of power? They have nothing to campaign on. Let's go back to PDP. Atiku, as we all know, became billionaire when he handled custom position by using public fund. Today, Nigeria is dry. I watched a documentary by Tafawa Balewa today. In short, I cry within me. How Tafawa Balewa, when he visited the United States of America, how he was being respected. Then we have Nigeria Airway. Today, we don't have any of such anymore. When you go to Nigeria, then you can afford to do anything within yourself. You can buy anything. In short, I'm so heartbroken that we have leaders who have ruled us all over the years. They don't care about human capital development. They don't care about the well-being of the nation. They don't care about the economic growth of the nation. All they care about to loot Nigeria money. Is that the kind of people who want to vote into power? Rwanda now, as we all know today, they are fast growing in terms of economy, technology, and everything. Nigeria, we call ourselves the giant of Africa. We cannot feed ourselves. People are dying on a regular basis. Is that the kind of nation we want? Okay, look at Tinubu today. Ever since he started contesting for this position, he has never granted any media house interview on what he's going to offer to Nigeria. Nothing. Physically is not fit, does not have that mental capability to handle the nation as it speaks today. If it will be 12 years ago or 7 years ago, it will be a different case. A man who cannot remember his party name, is that the kind of person you want to hand over Nigeria to? Like I've said before on this program, Nigeria is shaking. Do you want to hand over a shaking nation to a shaking hand? If you don't care about yourself, what can't you care about the future of your generation, about the future of your own children? Our education system is not working. They don't even care about it. Their children are schooling abroad. Or they just want to lose the nation brand. For instance, person like Dino Menaye, what is it how did he make his money? Just becoming a senator, automatically you are already the best. Which business are you doing? Let the world know. Which business is Tinubu doing? Even the Oshiomhole we are even talking about right now. Which business is he doing? Oshiomhole After he stole Edo State money, he went to Iyamu to go and build Edo State University, Iyamu University, or whatever they call it. If not for Baseki that intervened to that government, he would have taken everything. He built hospital in Edo State. Instead of him to go and put equipment in Edo State, he went to go and hire different hospital equipment. He called Gulo Jonathan also, I can't remember, Gulo Jonathan, to come and commission hospital. After everything, remove everything inside. Is that the kind of person you want to follow this time around?
No, he called Buhari, or he called Buhari. It's not Jonathan. Buhari.
No, Buhari was not in power then.
No, it was Buhari first tenor. I think it was Buhari. Go and check.
Okay, but whichever, is that the kind of person, is that the kind of people you want them to lead you? Eh?
It was Buhari, sir.
Okay. Is that the kind of the people you want to lead you? Look at Aerofy. Talking about Muslim ticket. Do you know what people are facing in Kaduna today? Look at what happened in Lebanon. Gradually, they started entering church, killing people. They take over the nation. Then we are not scared about Muslim ticket. Look at the statement Shetima made over time now. He said they're going to make the Igbo dry. I'm not from Igbo state. Remember, this is going to make the Igbo dry. Whenever they mention the Igbo, they mention the Osasa Jonah. That is what people should be aware of. That they're going to pay heavy tax. Is that the kind of people you want to rule the nation? We are talking about regional government. We are talking about restructuring. Shetima, as a vice president of candidate to Tinubu, he said that restructuring my foot. Is that the kind of leader you want? Today, we are backward because we are not being able to harness our own resources. Or we just believe or just crude oil. Meanwhile, other nations are using agricultural products, gold, and other things to better their nation. Why? Because we failed on this restructuring, we could not even harness our potential. But Shetima said restructuring my food. Is that the kind of people you want? You just have to be very careful because this thing we are talking about is not a child's play. It's not a child's play. I caught somebody in Europe today. At least, they are not finding the easy there. Nigeria government have driven all of them away. For instance, like what am I doing in the US if Nigeria was working? Despite the fact that I'm doing well here, does not matter. Your home is your home. Okay. We have doctors doing well here in the United States. Our old women and parents are dying in Nigeria because we don't have enough doctors and enough engineers to take care of our society and our hospital as well. Please, let's be wise. Let's not follow all these people. They will come up with different allegations. They will come up with different whatever. We should try move this message. I just want to beg this platform once again. Please. We have a lot of work on our hand. If there's anything we can do, we can start doing it now. Even if to print a shirt or banner, $10, $20, $50, at least we can put it together to send some people in Nigeria on the street. Let them go and market. The people don't have job in Nigeria. If you can employ like 50 youth in Nigeria to go and help us do some marketing, it will be a great thing for us to do. We can start from there. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Theobala. Thank you for that. I'm going to say thank you to J.E. Wise. I hope I got that correctly. J.E. Wise, thank you so much for the super sticker. God bless you. May your pocket never run dry. Mr. Ferdinand, Mr. Femi Bash, Mr. Alexander Gomez, thank you so much. God bless you, J.E. Wise. Thank you, Mr. Femi Bash. Thank you so much, guys. Doing this helps us to channel our resources rightfully, just like what Mr. Theobala said. When that time comes, we don't even have to wait for anybody. We're going to be on ground. We're going to do everything that we can to do this. But the truth is, we cannot do it on our own. We need the support of everybody to do this. We need the support of every single person to help us achieve this. Yes, we're doing a great job by coming here to talk and, spreading the word, sensitizing more people, but we can also come together and do the little that we can do. So for those who are going to be on ground, we have the right resources at their disposal. So guys, continue to support us, continue to like and share this broadcast, continue to do the little that you can do to support us. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you always for taking time out of your busy schedule to be here with us. every day. God bless you. Thank you so much. We do not take your love and your support for granted. Thank you so much. I'm going to go straight to the next person I have here, which is Mr. Chooks Obidience. Mr. Chooks, please. Good evening to you.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Kachi.
How are you doing today, sir?
Oh, thank God for the lovely day. And all that we are short of lovely news from Nigeria. That is the only thing, you know. I always day by day record the numbers of good news and the numbers of bad news. Since the bad news is taking the higher position. Let me start quickly with Okowa. Well, I don't blame him. You know, he will serve his principal. You know, they've said he is a very good, obedient servant. You know, so he can come up and you know. But one thing I want everybody right here hearing me to know is today, Okowa is the biggest disappointment to Southerners. Take it or you leave it.
Why do you say so, sir?
Huh?
Why do you say so, sir?
Yeah, I will explain it. You know, when before, I think 4 or 5 months ago or 6 months ago, when the Southern governors had their communique, he was in Delta State. Okowa chaired it. Okowa made a fantastic speech. I don't know him that much, but from that moment, I gave him some good grade, you know. So for him to come back and accept vice presidential offer, I mean, he shouldn't anywhere in the South, especially South and the Southeast. Okowa shouldn't be of any significance at all. Not for me. He's talking about experience. Where is his experience? He's supposed to be a doctor, helping treating patients. Where is he today? You know, helping, milking them. A whole doctor. How many hospitals did he build in Delta State? So when we talk about experience, has he not got experience of medication? What is experience? Experience is doing. I mean, I'm a good football follower. I used to argue with people when they say, oh, this kid haven't got experience. Really? This child has started playing football from 3 years, 4 years. And he played to an extent to becoming a professional, and you're still talking about experience. In every job we do today, it's all about experience. Catch, when you came into that job, you might not know much, but immediately you get in there, you start gathering experience.
That's right.
You start even doing more than the people who taught you this job.
That's right.
So I don't know what they mean by experience. Experience with what? He hasn't got experience. He's able to meet the likes of Boris Johnson. Who amongst them has done that? Who amongst them has gone far and wide meeting leaders of the world? And you're talking about experience. I mean, this kind of what is it called, Kowa? I don't. For me, like I said before, as a Southerner, I don't regard Okowa. I used to regard him before because I know, you know, I used to follow him here and there. I know when he tried to say, look, we are here, we are so people, we can't deny that, and he's putting in effort to unite the Igbos. But you see, this last one, I cannot forgive him. I can't, because he doesn't just do it against the Southeast. He did it against the whole South. Imagine both APC governors and the PDP governors came together to say, look, this is what the South is asking. And he has the impetus to throw it out. And he being the person who first announced this, and he went away from there. So I'm not going to discuss much about him. Coming to Oshiomhole, we know who he is, you know. growing up as a child, I used to like him because he was heading Labour then during the military. You know, I used to like him. But from the time he become the governor of Edo State, I don't know. I don't see anything he's doing. Then, when he becomes the chairman of APC, that is when I actually knew who he was. You know, for me again, he doesn't deserve a mentioning, because how can you come out to tell people that Tinubu is not in the government of Buhari, while Tinubu say, I put him there, therefore it's my turn? I mean, I don't know how somebody can, boldly come on national TV to say such a thing. Because if Tinubu had not said it himself that I put Buhari there, if I put you there, I'm gonna have a say. I hear people say, oh, he's a maker of man. He make people. I'm sorry, Tinubu never met anybody. And I can stand anybody who want to challenge me on that. I'm ready to even put money down. If the person wins me, he takes that money. Okay? If Tinubu or anybody doubting that want to know how to make people, they should go to Igbo land and study that. Igbo people make people. They make men. That's why when you go apprentice under them, they nurture you. When you finish, I'm not saying all of them are good, right? But the majority, when they finish nurturing you, they set you up, make sure you grow. His confidence there is when he comes out tomorrow, he says, that's my boy, that's my boy, that's my boy. That's what they say. And the people are telling me, Tinubu made people. You made people. You made somebody like the vice president, right? Instead of you to be on the background and say, go for the presidency and rescue this country. And you wait there and say, I forgot the language you use in Yoruba. It's my turn. I mean, how do we even think? When I go on other platforms where they debate Tinubu, Obi, and Atiku, like that freeze, and they're there arguing, and the people are confidently there and saying that he made people. How can you say you made people when you actually brought people down? Because taking Osinbajo and putting there, knowing that Osinbajo is thinking that I'm going to be the next president. And that's why he's not even fighting anything on this government. And when the time comes, you took him out. And the people are here arguing that you make people. Make people my foot. If it is how to make people, I wouldn't want somebody to make me like that. It's better I stand on my feet and fight until I get to the top. Because it's only my belief that will take me to the top. No man's belief will take me to the top. So when such man come here and talk, saying, oh, Tinubu, he is not a part of the government. If I made people, I will have a say in that. I will have a say. That's why I gave the example of an Igbo man. Because if an Igbo man made you today, you're not doing well, they will come there. Sometimes they give them slap. Talk to them as if they're just babies. So for him to come out and say, oh, he's not involved in this. And even Tinubu himself made it clear that he's going to continue. Same as Osinbajo, same as most of them that came out to run, that they're going to run, continue what Buhari has started. And I asked this question then. Is it to continue the insecurity? Is it to continue the sliding of our economy or our naira? So these people, I don't know. But thank God, the social media is there. Because he said he's gonna bring things to when the time comes. He's making a very big mistake. Oshiomhole, is making a very big mistake. Because right now, the youth, they own the World Wide Web space. And I don't think, no matter how professional you are, my 3 years old is even better than me in computing. So I don't know what he's talking about. I think they're still dreaming, thinking this platform he spoke on is this platform everything is gonna go on. He's joking. He's joking. When the time comes, we will come after them. We're already digging. We're already digging. So that shouldn't make us afraid at all, because I don't take that as a talk. So let me not waste too much time. The third one is the police. Well, I heard when you asked if it was the danger of naming their superior that made them do this, and I can't agree more on that with you. I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. That is the only show of force they did there, because you don't tell me, right? You don't tell me they don't know these things exist. Okay, you see right here where I'm living today, as long as it's public space, I can video anything. A policeman cannot ask you not to video them. No, the military, as long as they are in public space. You see, these are the things I'm saying. We need to educate Nigerians, because when you see, education is not just going to learn a trade. Because if I'm a computer engineer today, I don't need to go to school to do that. But why am I going to school? They will teach you the laws guiding those things. That's the only reason we go to school. So, I mean, you can't come out and say, oh, they've done well. They've not done well. I'm sorry, Mr. Niger Watch. They've not done well. They don't know how to do it. That's why they sacked him. Because if they have done well, those videos will see police harassing innocent Nigerians because they were videoing them. If they were doing good things, they would be happy to be videoed. They will be happy to be videoed. You don't have to hide that you're videoing them. No, you don't. You don't. Right where I'm living today, the highest thing, if I'm causing obstruction to whatever they are doing, they will ask me to move back and continue what I'm doing. They will not ask me to, because if they do, I will take them on. I will take them on and they will be punished. So the Nigerian police should do more. What the man actually said is the truth, because they fund the police station, they buy their papers, they buy their pen, they buy their petrol to light up the place. So I don't know why we should be giving them this. If the IG wants to do well, let him restructure the police force. Simple. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Chooks, for that wonderful contributions right there. Thank you, guys. Thank you to everyone in the comment section. I see all of you. I can see Mr. Kachi HM just joined us. Thank you so much to our amazing viewers. Thank you guys so much for always being here. We love and appreciate you. If you're yet to subscribe or you're yet to like and share this broadcast, please do so our message can continue to spread like wildfire. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to go straight to the next person I have here, which is Yes Connor. Yes Connor, good evening to you. Thank you for joining me today.
Good day, Kachi. Good to hear your voice and good to see you. Greetings to every member of the panel and all the commenters. So with due respect to the last speaker, Ogasa, with due respect to you, sir, meeting Boris Johnson is not a flex. And we shouldn't even discuss all these palm-colored people when we're discussing our own home issues, because where we are today is as a direct result of the effects that they had on us as a people, on our ancestors as a people. So we need to be very careful. I'm even concerned that he's meeting them, because the reason why he's meeting them is because they have some interest in our country. So we really need to be careful. I'm not in support of any palm-colored person getting connected or getting close to any of our leaders. Matter of fact, I raise an eyebrow to that. So that being said, again, with due respect, I understand what the comparison you're trying to make, but I just want us to be aware of that as a people. I know it's going to take a lot of us to understand, some of us to understand what I'm talking about, but I know that most of you guys understand. So having said that, I hear something about experience, right? They keep saying this experience. All the experienced people, leaders that we've had, please, anybody, Mokuna, help me answer. Anybody when it come from Nigeria, anybody when it come from any state from Nigeria, una get good roads. We don't get 40, 60 years of experience. So Abemona answer me for comment section. Una get good road, food dey una state, water they run, NEPA no they take. I want to know whether una get light. Maybe there's something other states have that we don't have. Because when they talk about it's very easy for them to throw around this word experience. Show me what your experience has done for us. Show me what it has done. Oshiomhole just crawled out from wherever hole he came out from and he's opening his mouth. Who the hell? Guess what? No matter how tough Oshiomhole is, there's somebody that is tougher. There are millions of people that are tougher. What is he coming to do? What is he coming to expose? What is he coming to expose? All these people that have nothing, you cannot, there's nothing they've done for their people. There's no legacy they've left for anyone. They're coming out to say something about somebody who's willing to do the work because they have nothing else to say. So it's easy for them to come on the national TV stations and be spewing all kinds of, unnecessary sentiments because they know they are afraid. They are scared to their bones because they see there's nowhere you go to that you're not going to hear Obi Dati. There's nowhere. It is giving them a headache where they are. Me, I'm waiting for him to come out with whatever tricks he wants to pull out from his hat. As many tricks as he pulls out. I understand, though, I have to give it to them. When you've been doing a job and you know how to do mago, they've been doing mago for over 60 years. You perfect the act of doing mago. I will give it to them because they have been in the streets for long. Okay, they know the ins and outs of this politics. I will give it to you. But no matter the knowledge that you think you have, no matter the skills and the tricks that you think you can pull out from your heart, right? It will become nonsense. It is already nonsense as far as Obi movement is concerned. It will trample all those lies or whatever tricks they want to pull out. It will trample it into the dust, into the ground. What is it? There's nothing. If these people were coming out and saying, you know what? We build railways that ran from here to here. We created manufacturing companies so that jobs can be created. We're able to create certain amount of jobs for the people. We're able to, the education system, research is in place. The amount of research that we do right now has doubled or has tripled. If they were coming and were saying things that they have done for the people, I'm inclined, I'll be persuaded to listen to them. I don't give any time of day to people who have nothing to show for it. Zero, niet, nothing. Are you kidding me? And these people are coming out and they are coming to talk from two sides of their mouth. Now he's coming to say a blatant lie on national TV that nobody knows that Tinubu is not whatever. Are you really seriously kidding me? You think you are talking to zombies? I mean, maybe they, even I say, guess what, to my people, I just suspect something, no. Even I say they put spell on us before, they be to say, oh, these people, for 1,000 years or for 3,000 years or 10,000 years, they no go see, they no go know what we they do them.
I
Make we
didn't
just
tell you.
I think they really believe it. Oh, I'm telling you, I think they think that they did something. So the medicine is still working on us right now. That's why they can come out boldly, full chests, on national TV and be spewing all kinds of nonsense. I mean, it makes no sense to me. Who is listening to these people? Who, apart from their followers, who is listening? What will I will not waste my valuable time and listen to a man who has nothing. What did he do for Edo State? What did it me? I have village in Edo State. I didn't see any improvement. Oh, nothing. The road still dey jaga CB. Nothing. Electricity. Matter of fact, they can't even open road for all the Fulani people to take over the farm. So what will they talk? Make that man go sit down for somewhere. May he just go rest. You see that woman who married from that island, and I say shares, they say she come from. May he just go say shares. It's okay. Without dash and the money when he carry, when time reach, you go vomit that money. But for now, may he go rest. May he just go sit down. As they take show and pepper for Edo State, make it wait. Make it wait. And I agree with the person who said that once Edo State stamps you, that is it. It's a fact. Make it wait. The national embarrassment when these people go get, they go cover their eye wrong, go hide. That being said, I don't want to focus so much on Rufai. Whatever the issues are, if he was caught doing something that was inappropriate, regardless of who else was doing the same thing that was not appropriate, let him just, pay whatever he needs to pay and keep it stepping. You understand? I didn't watch the video of him talking about the situation or whatever, but that's what I'm sticking with. Let him just sort it out and move forward. But I want him to be very careful. He needs to understand the society he's living in. A lot of people don't, especially in leadership, they don't tell the truth. So they are looking at him with side eye. They are setting traps for him. I am praying that he doesn't fall into any of those traps. And Rufai is one person that should be protected by all means. By all means, because he's our mouthpiece. The man speaks and my spirit rejoices. Please, you guys, anyone who knows him or who directly or indirectly knows him, they need to protect that young man. Okay, we cannot afford to lose the few good people that we have on ground. We cannot afford to allow these people take advantage of them or run roughshod over them. No, we're not going to allow that, So, and then coming to Okowa. Anybody there who is even bothering? Makuna look worry, first of all. Now go ask yourself. Wait, no. One time I saw a video of the prisons in Warri. Rain fall. The rain fall, it crashed the building. Prisoners were swimming inside water. A lot of them escaped. What is that man saying? What does he have to show? What does he have to show? He sit down there, be like person when they put something for a mouth, when they fit talk. Because they don't by mistake give a position when he not deserve. Not be say the position said that they get mouth for the position. He sit down there, they come out. Which experience he get? With the experience when he gets, people feel come out, come boast. Say, yes, we stand for this man because he take us off from he remove us from penury. Anybody if he come and come boast from a place, the man live in South community worse than he met it. Are these the kind of people we should be listening to? Are these the kind of people we should be paying and even giving audience to? I beg you, my people, make we know the one that concern us. So I beg, all these people, they are not relevant. I know we have to talk about them. I agree. Make we talk about them. Make we drag them. As I say, there's a bit drag. Maybe we say drag them too, okay? Because anything that affects the Obi Dati movement, it automatically don't affect me. I don't care. I drop respect immediately. Because if you want respect, you have to earn it. What have you done for your people? Show me what you've done. It's not by talking. It's not by bragging. You are pumping your chest because you've been able to steal from your people. And you think it's a bragging right? You think it's a bragging right to come out and rob your people broad daylight? It makes no sense to me. And I'm so glad because Nigerians are no longer being fooled. Everybody has woken up. Everybody, when they sleep before, don't wake up. So all this rubbish when they talk now for their pockets, let them bring out whatever tricks they think they have. The trick of 20 years ago, now to say it go still work again, it cannot. We refuse. We reject and refuse with every fiber of our being. We should not allow these people to whisper any doubt, any whisper of nonsense into our ears, and we should not even allow it to come into our hearts, because whatever you hear and you allow into your heart will become reality. You don't want that. So you smash whatever it is that they are saying that is contrary to the Obi movement. You smash it with your mouth. You say, where are they coming from? What tricks do they have? They ain't got nothing on Obidati. They have nothing, and they will not have anything. And if they do, the Obi movement will stamp it to the ground. All of them should go and rest. They have nothing to say. There's nothing they have contributed to anybody's life. They should go and sit down.
Okay.
I beg, I rest, Ojari Ayid.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much, Omoye's Corner. You're just a spitfire. Thank you so much. At this point, see, Peter Obi is not the one running for this, this position. Now, Nigerians, now they run for this position through Peter Obi. All we need him to do is to continue wearing that his black kaftan. That black kaftan we like to wear, should just keep wearing that black kaftan, wearing that his black shoe. We like to the wear, granting interviews, and wait for the day that they will call him and say, okay, oh, you are the president. He should just keep doing that for us. Because at this point, we don't tire. Nigerians are tired of the suffering, of the pain. It's just excess. It's just too much. Somebody is saying, wait to concern them. If dollar they raise, if dollar they go up, after no be dollar they spend for Nigeria. Can you imagine? I beg. The more you keep talking about these guys, the more angry you get. It's just so unfortunate. But God go do am. We go do am if we come together and continue to do what we know how to do best. Guys, do not forget to like and share this broadcast if you're yet to do so. Please like so our message can keep spreading like wildfire. I know you guys enjoyed Omoye's submission. So guys, help us to like this broadcast so our message can keep spreading, so people can hear what we are doing here and see for themselves. Thank you very, very much, everyone. Thank you, guys. I see you. I can see Omuka Ebuka Collins Ebuka right there in the comment section. I see you, Nina Deems. I see you right there in the comment section. I see Eno Iyang. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. Boluwaga La DT. Thank you so much. Do not forget to hit the notification bell so you can always be notified whenever we are on live like this. And also, guys, on the comment section, just on the right-hand side, we have the $ right there. Support us with anything you can, whatever it is that you can. Nothing is too small. We put a lot of resources into this. Thank you. God bless you as you do so. I'm going to go straight to Mr. Son of God. Good evening to you, sir. How are you doing today?
Sorry, if you can let me clear myself, I did text you, please. It's Chucks. I want to clear myself on Obi meetings.
30 seconds.
Okay. Sister, sorry, I don't mean to say it in a negative way, but I assure you this, whether we like it or not, right? These people have 70% contribution to whoever rules you and I, whether we like it or not. So the earlier we embrace it and do the needful, while during the time of Buhari, immediately I saw him go to Lancaster House. I know he becomes the Nigerian president. When Obama and the co was, fighting what is it called? Jonathan. I know Buhari becomes president automatically. I know who they are, but yet we can't do without them right now. Until you get there, you separate yourself. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Chooks. I want to say thank you again to Mr. Alexander Gomez. He just burst my brain today. Thank you so much, Mr. Alexander. Say, enjoying the stream. You look exactly like my 38-year-old daughter. Well, I'm glad I look like a daughter. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Mr. Alexander Gomez, for the super chat. God bless you. God, like you guys don't know what this means to us. Thank you so much. It helps us a lot. You know, it helps us a lot. Thank you so much, guys. If you're not speaking, please unmute. Please don't unmute yourself if you're not speaking. Right, it distracts us a lot. If you're not speaking, please do not unmute yourself. Thank you very much. Thank you once again, Mr. Alexander Gomez. God bless you, Chuku Gozie. Thank you so much, Mr. Son of God. Please, you're up next.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening to you, sir.
Yeah. I think the lots of people that have spoken before me have said quite a lot. And most of them have. I think I can hear some sound. I don't know. Is it from you or some sound? Okay, I'll just carry on. Can you hear me, Kachi?
Yes, Mr. Son of God, I can hear
Okay.
you.
All
Please,
right.
Mr. Arvi Collins, stop unmuting yourself. That sound is coming from your background. I just muted you. Please do not unmute yourself. Thank you, Mr. Arvi Collins. Mr. Son of God, please go ahead.
Okay. Thank you very much. So, lots of people that have spoken before me have made a lot of salient, a lot of good points, and they've covered many of the things that I was gonna say. And the only thing I wanted to just touch on a bit of them, just briefly, just to kind of lend my own voice. I'm going to start off with the police. Now, obviously, most of us know what happens or what obtains with the police force in Nigeria. I mean, the guy is just getting sacked because he was caught, and if he wasn't caught, I assure you that even as we are playing this video now, somewhere in Nigeria, one policeman is doing something that he should not be doing, either collecting money. They know what's going on, and obviously, it's just the system. The system is the corruption has seeped into every part of the Nigerian fabric, both the political in every area, all areas of Nigerian life. There's corruption everywhere, so it's just a shame. And to compound issues, Nigeria is so difficult at the moment because lots of people are not finding life easy. Even if the way the police have been over the years, even before Nigeria became this bad, the police have always been corrupt. So it's a shame. The guy is going to have to suffer for the fact that he was caught, but he's still going to carry on. What they did will still carry on. It's not going to change anything. Now, El Rufai, obviously, I touched on this briefly yesterday that he was wrong, and I think what he did today was good, to come out and apologize and just try and draw a line under the issue, and then just let's move on. Everybody makes mistakes. Okay, so let's assume that that's one mistake that is made. And the thing about El Rufai is that because he's one of those people that speaks truth to power, he always tries to hold people accountable. Somebody like that, when you are that kind of person or you have that kind of disposition, what tends to happen is that those people that you are holding their feet to the fire, any opportunity that they have to say something negative about you, they will seize on it. And just like I think my sister was saying here, they will set traps for you. Anything that they think they can use to undermine you, people will do it. And that brings me nicely into Peter Obi. Now, you can imagine that someone like Peter Obi, if he actually had a skeleton in his cupboard, if this man actually has something that they could use against him, there's no one here that will not tell me that they will not have brought it out. Because the way things are going now, if they actually had anything on him, because they may say all what they want to say about the Peter Obi and all that stuff, but they know what is happening. And the thing about the movement is that it is organic. Peter Obi doesn't have to spend his own money. You see people who are in Nigeria who are poor, who don't have any money, they're spending their own hard-earned money to support the campaign. While these other these corrupt parties who have been leading Nigeria for how many years now, who have kept Nigeria where Nigeria is. Why they have to bring up money and give to people? Well-meaning Nigerians, poor Nigerians, are bringing out their widow's mite, the little money they have, and some of them are printing T-shirts. Some of them are doing things, are printing banners on their own, with their own money, to support this campaign. You can't buy that type of thing with money. So when you hear someone like Adam Oshiomhole, I don't even want to believe that what he was trying to say when he said what he said, that when the campaign starts, people, I don't think that he was saying that they have anything on him. I don't think it's anything, because if they actually had anything on him, and this is the problem they have with this Peter Obi movement, I will call it a movement, because there's nothing. It's one of these politicians that he came into politics for the right reasons. He served these people very well, okay, and then he left. And since Peter Obi has left, Peter Obi has been going around. Some people know this. He's been going around silently, going to different parts of the country, donating his own personal money to schools, to churches all around the country, in Sokoto, in different parts of the country. He's been doing this on the ground without telling anybody. This is how he spends his own money for charity. He's been doing this for years. He didn't start. This has been happening for years. Okay, so this man is selfless. So when you hear people saying, "Oh, they're going to do," forget it. They have nothing. What they have to do is to try. But the problem that they have is that it is difficult for them to fight on the issues. In most countries, most of us here are living in other parts of the world, and we know how politics is fought in those countries, where you have to debate the issues. You have to come out and say what you are doing based on what your party has done, based on that. And when Oshiomhole is saying that he's not going to, that he's trying to draw a line, maybe make it look as if Tinubu is completely separate from the APC. How? I mean, why do these people, do they think Nigerians are stupid or something? For him to try to so are they going? And I like the question that he was asked. Are you saying that you're not going to run on that record? He didn't want to answer the question because it would have been stupid. Because even Tinubu himself, I think one of these my brothers that spoke earlier mentioned the fact that Tinubu himself said he's not coming to step on this. He's going to carry on for where Buhari stopped. Many of them mentioned this during their so-called campaign, where they were their Congress, where they were sharing money. How they're going to carry on from where Buhari stopped. It's only somebody that dropped from another planet. You are going to tell that Tinubu is not the same as the APC, or that is not going to be the same. It's only someone that dropped from Mars. You're going to tell that story. So, but the problem is that they don't have anything to run on. Most parties, when they want to come for it, or they want you to put them back there, they will tell you what they've done. They have not one thing. Not one thing. They just be saying infrastructure. If you ask them to pinpoint one thing, this man, the former the minister for works and housing, the former governor of Lagos State, was on TV the other day. They were asking him. I think they were asking him about the Lagos-Ibadan Express Road. Why did that road? You should name one road that they have completed. Asking him why the Lagos-Ibadan Express Road has not been completed after 7 years. You should name one road that they've completed during his time as the minister. He could not name one. So these people are not. They don't have a record. But the problem that they have right now is that they never budgeted for this movement that is coming. Why Nigerians are actually going to. They always thought it was always going to be between APC and PDP, and then it will be Nigerians will not have a choice because both parties are really the same. So it always budgeted for APC and PDP, so that will give them a chance. But now there's a different option, and many Nigerians have keyed into that option, and it's giving them sleepless nights. So when they say, I can't wait for the campaign to start, because even though we're not in Nigeria, or some of us are not in Nigeria, most of us are going to be glued to it. And when they say they're going to bring out something on Obi, let them bring it out. I for one believe that there's nothing to bring out. If there's something to bring out, they would have leaked it a long time ago. But it will be quite interesting when it comes to talk about people like Tinubu, a man who the only thing they can tell us is that Tinubu suddenly appeared in the US. in the 70s. They can't tell us the secondary school that he went to. They can't tell us the primary school that he went to. They don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about Tinubu from when he came to the US. And obviously, when he came to the US, we all know the stories that are out there about what happened with him in the US. I'm not going to talk about that. That one is in the public space. So when they say they're going to expose things when the election starts, it will be very good for them to expose things. And the people that are waiting for them then are going to open up. These are candidates that they are supporting. We're going to open them up and ask questions, embarrass them, let them tell us. These people that they are campaigning for, you drop things for them, things that they cannot defend. I don't want to start going into them. There's so many things that they cannot defend. But when the campaign starts, we will see who has something to defend. And Peter Obi, as far as I'm concerned, as far as the election, as far as politicians are concerned in Nigeria, I'm not saying he's perfect, but if you compare him to other politicians, he's a saint. As far as Nigeria politics is concerned, he may not be a perfect person, but if it comes to politics, he's a saint compared to the other politicians. And this is the problem they are going to have. It is difficult for you to sell a bad product. What they are trying to sell to Nigeria, the APC and PDP, unfortunately, is a bad product. So I don't know how they're going to repackage it to sell it to Nigerians. But it will be very, very interesting when the election starts. We'll see how they're going to repackage their bad products and sell it to Nigerians. So I'm really, really looking forward to the campaign starting. It's not going to be easy, but for the first time, many people who didn't used to engage in politics for the first time are actually engaged. And this is some of the things that they didn't bargain for. Obviously, I know the man in Bodilon will have some trillions, which they're going to budget, just like his son, where somebody showed a picture of his son in a strategy meeting where they were having their strategies on the board, where they were talking about how they're going to use monetary inducements. So obviously, some of the money that they've been stealing, they're going to bring them out to give to Nigerians, because this is their contract with Nigeria. They come back once every 4 years. This is what they signed, the contract the politician has signed with Nigerians. They come once every 4 years, they give you money, you vote for them, they go. Bye-bye to you. Then you don't see them again. You see them again in 4 years again. They come back again, they give you money again, you vote for them, they go. So it's once every 4 years, they appear, give you money, 5,000, 10,000, you vote for them, they go away, and they keep amassing the billions. But the unfortunate thing is that Nigeria has come to the point where Nigeria is virtually broke now. There's almost no money to give anymore. But these people will always find ways of stealing. I'm sure they'll find, if it means selling the crown jewels of the country, if it means selling the crown jewels of the country, the leftover, they will do it. Whatever way they have to steal, they will steal. And I will stop here for now. I want to give other people a chance. I just wanted to contribute because most people have said some of the things I wanted to say. So thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Son of God, for that contribution right there. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone in the comment section, on the panel, and the lovely viewers we have. Thank you so much. I'm going to go straight to Mr. Omori. Mr. Omori, good evening to you, sir. Thank you for joining me today.
Good evening, Kachi. Thank you for your wonderful job. It's always a delight to be here.
Same here.
Yeah, my greetings to my fellow panelists and our esteemed audience across the globe. As I always say, they are the reason for which we come here every day. It will be tantamount to sanity. We'll come here to talk to ourselves without nobody listening to us. And special greetings to those on the comment section, wonderful people like Mommy Diaspora, who work assiduously to put this family together as a united front. Having said that, I want to make some analogies before I go straight to the issues of the day. I want to make some parables, and if I'm not able to dwell on them, I think a word will be enough for the wise. And again, a word of advice and caution to all of us who should not be carried away with all these political gimmicks and propaganda. Propaganda is the strongest weapon for the politicians. So we should not be carried away. And again, procrastination, they say, is the strongest solution, is the best solution to a man who is not prepared for the moment. The other day, Wike came online alleging that Atiku lied instead of using the opportunity to tell us the lies that he could told, because he had nothing to say, he ended up telling us he was coming back again. As if we are waiting for him, we're waiting for it. As if we're interested in their, war. The more they fight, the happier we are. They say as if they pay them, they sweet us. We are not interested in their war. We are not prepared to die in their war this time around. So that is one thing they are not getting. They think we are still interested in their drama. Oshiomhole coming about yesterday to say when the politics starts. Oshiomhole is somebody I know very well. I've been following Oshiomhole since I was 14. I have done everything possible for Oshiomhole. The only thing I've not done for Oshiomhole is to kill for him. Maybe the opportunity was not there for me to kill for him. Maybe I would have done so out of ignorance. So these are people we know like the back of our palms. So when they come here to do their games, a lot of people, somebody fought me on this platform because of Wike. I think I predicted something that how he was going to crash land. He has crash landed, and the person today is singing a different tone. He's my friend, my good friend. He has a very vocal voice on this platform. Wike was here and there, making noise everywhere, as if he was fighting for all of us. I told them right here that Wike wasn't fighting for us, he was fighting for himself. I think that has been overtaken by event. And the event of the past few weeks now has proved me, has vindicated me. So let's not die in their war. Let's not be, this is just the beginning. They are not going to come up with a lot of propaganda. They are like women. If a woman takes a rotten product, perishable product to the market, like fish or tomato, nobody is willing to buy a rotten fish. No matter how you try to package it, it will smell. Even if you deceive somebody by reducing the price for people to buy, when they take it home, they're going to come back to you. A bad product, anyway, it's a bad product everywhere. It's difficult to sell. So the woman will start blaming other people who come to market with a good product of using juju to sell market. The likes of Oshiomhole, the likes of Wike, the likes of Atiku and Co, Tinubu, and those followers they have who are benefiting from crumbs on their table, they will soon begin to accuse us of using juju to support Obi, blaming Obi for using juju to catch us because we have woken up from our slumber. Number two, if you want to know who a man is, give him money, give him power, authority, or position of authority. That is when you will know the true test of the man's character. That is what I've seen in Oshiomhole. While I was in school, as young as 14, I could leave my village without my parents' consent. I'll go to Lagos to protest with Oshiomhole. I suppose I have confidence in this man. Oshiomhole, I can say, was one of my role models. He was one of the people I look up to say, when I grow up, I want to be like this. I want to fight, even with the bullets on my head. Until he came to Edo, we were suffering, we were subjugated, we were relegated to the background, we were dehumanized. We had no option apart from PDP. We were tired, but most of us had the voice to say enough of this nonsense. We did the little we can in our little way, the little we could in our little way, but it was not enough until we got somebody. We needed a voice like Oshiomhole. You could see when he came to Edo, we embraced him. He didn't have a house to stay. We have to rent a house for Oshiomhole to stay. But within 8 years, he became a billionaire. Can somebody tell me where the source of that money? What business did he do while in office, apart from being a governor of Edo State? Like he has acquired so much. Like he's a billionaire. Like he wants to intimidate all of us. But Edo people are always wise people. I think most other states in Nigeria, other Nigerians are learning from Edo State. We don't make too much noise. They say we are minority. We are minority. We are small, but we are mighty. You don't play on our intelligence. Oshiomhole knows better. So, and I want to, I caution a lot of people. If they talk of experience, they have their own dictionary. They don't see experience the way you see it. The way experience is explained, or it is in the Oxford dictionary, it's not the experience in the Nigerian politicians' dictionary. The experience they talk about is the experience of looting, experience of assassination, ballot snatching. They're still dwelling in the past. They're still still in their slumber. They're not aware of where we are right now. Either they are aware or they are struggling, to identify with the current reality of the moment. So, if they talk of experience, if you ask any of their followers, they will tell you the best experience position we have in Edo State. They will point to Eze Yamu. You know why? Because it was part and parcel of, this is not for Eze Yamu, but this is just a little digression. The reason they will tell you is that, he served with the most corrupt government of Lucky Birejo. He was with Igbeneghu for 8 years. He was the House of Chief of Staff to Igbeneghu. He was Secretary to State Government to Igbeneghu. If you ask them, okay, has that brought me put food on your table? And two gentlemen came to this platform one day from Oshiomhole. The same local government with Ezeyam. They were struggling. It will never be given opportunity. Nobody recognizes us. And we have the eyes of knowledge. I say, my friend, be quiet. The opportunities you people have had, nobody has had it in Edo State. The only thing is that you clap for the wrong leaders and you are expecting the manna to fall from heaven. The one leader is getting your common wealth into his private estate. You refuse to complain. You produce the likes of Ezeyam. You produce the deputy governor, Dubu. Now you have nothing to show it. All the people have nothing to show for such. You are here complaining that opportunity has not been given to you. Opportunity has been given more than every other person. But the wrong leadership you have in Ezeyam Dubu is the problem you are facing. So at the end of the day, the guy called me after the program and said, yes, you have made a valid point. So my point today is, the experience they talk about is not the experience you see as an elected person. The experience of how to ring election. You could see them in the warm up to those gubernatorial election. You could see the meeting, their national meeting they had. Oh, we know you are very rugged. We know you are very strong. Most of you can move from your ward to another ward, even from your local government to another ward, and another local government. So this is how they roll. When they are in their convents, this is what they talk of. This is what they see as experience. We should not be moved by what they say. We should not be moved by what they hear. Let us remain focused because their own so-called experience, we have moved beyond that stage. I thank God for the Electoral Act, that has made it possible, practically impossible for ballot snatching to be relevant. And again, I want to say quickly, it will be easier for the head of a needle to pass through the head of a camel than for these two political parties to market their rotten product. Are you talking of Atiku? They say, like they told us, the campaign has not started. When the campaign starts, I think we have a little work to do. They have much of the bulk of the work to do. You know why? Because an average Atiku or his followers know so much about an average Tinubu and their followers. They have come a long way. They are comrades in crime. They are comrades in evil. They have a lot to tell us about themselves. It's just going to be like the election in Edo between between Governor Basaki and Ezeyam. No, it was between Oshiomhole and what he told us earlier and what he wanted to tell us again. So by the time they are done with themselves, by the time the Tinubu group is done with the Atiku group, or by the time Atiku group is done with the Tinubu, if they are sincere, if you allow them to go to that extent, I pray they will not be able to manage it. So we'll have a little work to do, convincing Nigerians on the way to go. But if at the end of the day, I know it will not happen, God forbid. If an Atiku or a Tinubu is what we are getting as a replacement, as a substitute for a Buhari, at the end of the day, Buhari government will look like a saint if Atiku or Tinubu emerges as our next president. God forbid. I repeat, God forbid. So, I want to quickly dwell on the issue of please give me just a minute or two to dwell on Rufai and Okowa. I will be very fast. On the issue of Okowa, Rufai, first of all, he's a wonderful gentleman. I like the work he does. I like the work he's doing for Nigerians. Like I said yesterday, he has to be very careful. A situation where somebody will set you up to commit a crime. He said other bosses using the same. So somebody said he has committed the offense. No, you don't conclude like that, except you have been in that situation. In 2016, I visited Nigeria. I was in such a situation. The road I passed to church with my mom and my siblings in the car in the morning. The same day, I was coming back the same day after the service. The service was just between 9 and 11 or 12. So it became a one way. I'm like, I just passed through here. How is it one way? I passed through here the previous day. They said no, from so hour to so hour, it's supposed to dual, if you are coming back from so and so, supposed to be one way. I'm like, you were here when I was there. You should have cautioned me. He allowed me to enter before putting the nail on the road, just to apprehend me. They are desperate to make money. It's act of criminality. Somebody was saying this morning, you know what they do? they will put some buses, some yellow buses to ply that a bus lane to give you the impression that, oh, other people are passing. Oh, I can swear past, probably because of traffic. As soon as you enter, you discover that you are the stranger among them. They are working together. That is criminality in the highest order. So I don't see the file as somebody that want to, just deliberately commit crime. Like I said, he has apologized. He's a gentleman. It takes courage. It takes humility to do what he has done. And kudos to him. But my word for him again, like I said yesterday, the gentleman has to be careful because the Nigerian environment, does not welcome people like him. The best place for in a just society where we find ourselves, where we live, the best place for the just man is the jail. So for us to be careful. He's not in the good books of the politician. We need him. We respect him so much for him. He has a lot of offers. We don't want to lose him. And on Okowa, what will you expect of an opportunity like Okowa that Obi has no experience? I don't want to dwell so much on this. What they understand by experience of looting, who has looted more between Tinubu and Okocha and Atiku without asking them how they have made their money. That is what they call experience. Who has the election the most? Who has been in the Nigerian wasted environment, political environment since 1992? That is what they base on experience on, not the way you understand experience. And there's a shock awaiting for them. At the end of the day, when the cloud is clear, we shall know the truth of the sky. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Amori. Thank you, Mr. Emmanuel. Please, it's not yet your turn. It's going to get to you pretty soon after Mr. Pansat. You're up next, Mr. Emmanuel. Thank you very much, Mr. Amori. For that, I'm going to go straight to Mr. Pansat. Mr. Pansat, good evening to you. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you, Kachi. I appreciate it. And hello to the panelists and Ms. Moye's corner. I was lucky to catch her remarks. And of course, Mr. Murray. He's covered most of the personalities that I want to talk about, and he has a lot more knowledge of people like Adams, Oshiomhole. And so I'll leave that at that. But I wanted to say a few things to those who are in the north of Edo Senatorial District, is that this revolution should be carried out to stop even people like Oshiomhole, who started as a labor person on the right path, fighting for the people, but he deceived everybody, obviously, because he eventually ended up at the APC and is doing their dirty work for them ever since. So when somebody comes out to talk about experience, first maybe I should start with a saying that was made popular by Hamilton of the United States, one of the earlier founders of America, Alexander Hamilton, when he says, people get the government they deserve. And I think Thomas Jefferson had another version of it that says the government you elect is the government you deserve. So in Nigeria of today, I don't even think that we have to do too much talking, fighting with personalities like Adams Oshiomhole and others who come online or make statements trying to create doubt in our minds. Nigerians have experience. They have experienced what's going on in the country. Think about it. Now, who can be against making change? Nigerians are smart. Should APC even be coming out to talk just because of their performance alone? If they had any shame, they can't even come out to talk. Look at the state they have our country in. In 2015, the thing was that Jonathan administration was corrupt, and he was weak on fighting the Boko Haram. So some wayward Nigerians listened to that nonsense and elected Buhari to fix it. And then look at what's going on. Even in those days, they spray rumors that aside from Buhari wearing Igbo clothes, Yoruba clothes, Hausa clothes, Fulani clothes, and running around the country, even tuxedo at some point. I think I saw him in a tuxedo. In the talks, he said he's going to make the dollar to $1 because in his prior incarnation, he was a patriot of some sort, even though it's a military thing. So he came in there and look at what they've done. You know, most Nigerians know that it's not really Buhari that's in charge. At least that's what we think. All right, he's there, but there's a cabal underneath working, and this is what they did to the country. Now, do you want to tell me with what Nigerians have experienced that we have to talk too much? I really don't think so. We should go to strategy now. All right, a revolution, they say, at least in political science, is a fundamental and relatively sudden change in political power and political organization, which occurs when the population revolts against the government, typically due to perceived oppression and political incompetence. We have both. With Nigeria, that's not our style to have a sudden change, but we have an opportunity to change the government. Now we have the Obidati movement. Movement. Somebody said he's going to call it a movement, so I'll subscribe to that. So this is our chance to change the country. If they have something on Obi, bring it out. That's what we want to know. If Obi is no good, we don't want him. This is not just about Obi. That's another mistake they're making. Obi is the vehicle. Well, he seems to be good as far as we could see. We've looked at his record. He invited us to look at his record, and we did. So, Oshiomhole, if you got anything, bring it out. Because if he doesn't deserve to be there, he shouldn't be there. So, I don't think it's a hard sell to be made. APC is no good. PDP and APC, some say they're both the same. They may not be exactly the same. I still believe in there's a hierarchy in the evil. And APC is at the bottom. Now PDP may be in the middle of it. Not a passing grade, but not the same thing. And then the Labour Party, the characters we have over there, including Pat Utomi, can rule this country and rule it very well. It's a very brilliant man. There's a lot of good people in the Labour Party. It's just that they were in the fringes before Nigeria know what's going on. So Obi is the vehicle. There shouldn't be any hard sell. We should go into the strategy. What do we do if they play any pranks or rig the election? So that's exactly where my interests are, because I know they're just not gonna let it go. You know, you do an election, let the best man win. That's not gonna happen. But if it does, fine. So we should be, those of us in diaspora, I've been going to forums because I want to participate in that. I'm trying to work hard, make more money so I could donate the money, part of the money that we need to be ready in the diaspora to make sure that once the election is conducted, we're going to be able to have international observers determine if the election was fair or not. If it wasn't fair and we perceive that Obi and Dati won that election, they should form a government at home or in exile. It doesn't matter. So that's the only way those characters like Erufai or Oshiomhole, APC pranksters, they've been taking Nigeria for a ride for a long time. But it's time we're going to have to show them that we're not all stupid, not all of us. If whoever wins that election, if it's going to be Tinubu, fine, he should get in there. If it's Atiku, he should get in there. If it's any of them, if it's Obi, he's going to get in there. But if they rig it, it's just not going to be one of those where Rufai said the last time those observers are going to go back in body bags and we just leave it at that. No, if they lose, they're going to be out. So that's where we come in. Here in diaspora, we should be putting our energy in trying to organize a committee. Once the election starts, I'll be prominent in that. We want to put the embassies on notice, all those people that go doing the election monitoring. We're going to let the United States Secretary of State know, the Biden administration, and others to please be ready. Let me just conclude with my remarks by saying, to be ready to let the winner of the election should be transparent, clear, free, non-violent, and the winner must be allowed to rule it. We're not going to let them from here, from United States, from United Kingdom, perpetuate a government that the country doesn't want because we can't afford it. And I want to put those people on notice who do those sort of things in Nigeria. If you think that these youths, okay, are going to let you pull one of those out, because the worst thing you're going to do, I can tell you right now, is if Obi, Dati win that election and you steal it from them, you're going to get hell in that country. It's not going to be one of the things in the past where there's no consequences. You go on and start ruling the country. It's not going to happen. So don't rig it. Do the right thing. Make it transparent. Thank you very much. I had a lot to say, but Mr. Omorie and others covered a lot of ground. So I'll listen. I'll sit up here and listen. Thank you very much, Kachi. You're doing a wonderful job.
Thank you so much, Mr. Pansat, for that wonderful idea. I also support that. I also think that we should also start thinking about strategy to make sure, everything we've been doing would not go in vain. I really think we should start putting measures in place to make sure we put our hands together and do the needful. Thank you very much once again, Mr. Pansat, everyone in the comment section, and our lovely viewers. I'm going to go straight to Mr. Emmanuel. Mr. Emmanuel, I know you cannot wait to make your contributions. Please go ahead. Your mic is muted. Please unmute yourself, Mr. Emmanuel.
Okay, good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure once again to be in this platform. I want to thank you for the opportunity given me, to express one or two things. I'm not going to speak too much. For quite some time now, I've not been able to, to be, to come up, but I do watch the program. Sometimes I come up, I just remain silent, and even yesterday, day before yesterday, over almost 4 days now. So actually, it's an appeal I want to make for all Nigerians. We cannot afford to make the same mistake again. Before electing Buhari, some of us, we cried out, even to the point that some of them almost fought me, because we know who Buhari was, and the time passed. I'm not a young boy. I'm a matured man, an elderly man. If they talk about experience, I have experience in life. So when I'm talking, I think people who have Nigerian in heart, they have to pay attention. This election is going to be do or die affair, because these people are not going to relinquish their power. So the first thing I want to talk about is that Nigerians are the only people in this world that elect an illiterate president and expect him to do like Obama. It's a slap on our face. That was the statement of Zimbabwe late president Robert Mugabe. Is one of the most educated presidents in the world. If you mention 1, 2, 3 presidents that are the most educated, he was one of them. Third in position, either second or third. Imagine. He made that comment that it's only Nigerian that they will elect an illiterate president and they expect him to do like Obama. Google it, you will see it there. So we cannot make the same mistake again. I'm crying now, a voice crying in the wilderness. Nigeria is my home, but I'm not there, but my people are there. Everyone is there, my loved one there. It's a place that I can boldly call my home, no matter where you are. So we are crying, not because Obi has given us anything. I don't know him, and have never seen him. I've never spoken to him. But I see the future in Nigeria in his hand. That's why people like us, we are crying. But it's not because I desire office. I am not going to get any office or any benefit from him. But I'm looking forward for the future of Nigerians, the youth, the unborn babies. It is a sad story that we forget the past and we will say, let us forget the past and forge ahead. But you will repeat the same mistake. If you don't have history, you will always repeat the same mistake. It's better for us to reflect on our history. History is taught in the school. If you go everywhere in the country, you see where they talk of history, because you learn from your mistake. We cannot afford to go back to the same mistake we are making every time. We look at let me start with Tinubu. A person have never even stepped into the presidency now. Look at what he's doing, faking things. faking bishop, and you say religion is not matter. It doesn't matter. You know, one thing they do is deceiving us. They talk of competence, that religion doesn't matter, is competent, because they don't have anything to say again. And the same people acknowledge that Peter Obi is competent. In fact, Kwankwaso boldly said it in television, national television. I think he's his spokesman, that Peter Obi is competent, is very good in economy, but he has to be vice president. Then Peter Obi said, if I'm good in economy, and the problem of Nigeria is the economy, why would I be vice president then? Person who knows the problem or something, why can't you give that problem for the person to solve? Because we forgot easily what we are passing through. Then because of illiteracy, ignorance, and poverty, that is what these people are using against Nigerians. Look at Egypt. Egypt, the people came out and said, enough is enough. They were not having light. Poverty here and there. There was problem in the land, so they trooped out. Government were killing them, and they trooped out. The more government shoot them, the more they came out. Government have nothing to do, because the power belongs to the people. But in Nigeria, the power does not belong to the people, it belongs to the government. Until we realize this, media is very, very important. And even if they say they only can pay what the power they have is only in the media, it's a lie. Why do they want to shut up Facebook? Why do they want to shut up Twitter? Why are they complaining of YouTube, that they are showing all these indictments or whatever because you are exposing them. I want to make tribute to that man that spoke about we need foreign aid, like he was talking about Boris Yeltsin. I know Yeltsin is not a good man to Nigeria. He's not a good man. But we can't do without them, in the truth. Because these people, it is who they say that will be there. Let us face the reality. We need to campaign to them. This is the person we need. We need to make it known to them. This is the person we want. It's not because these people, look at how they remove Gaddafi. Libya was the best country in Africa. But go and see them now today. With the aid of France and US, they removed Gaddafi. Today now they are suffering. So the power now, this is only the chance that the power now belongs to the people. If he elude you this particular time, you will never have it again. Because PDP will learn their lesson. And what we have seen now is a tip of the iceberg. I want Nigerians to know that. Because you are going back to the same devil you say is not good. You know what that means? It's going to show you pepper. PDP has nothing to offer. APC have nothing to offer. And that is why they are going here and there. I want to talk about Oshiomhole. Let me tell you, Oshiomhole is one of the, the worst person that Nigeria will think of. Why? If a national leader can come up to say, if you join our party, no matter the sin you committed, you will be forgiven. That person is an accomplice. He's a criminal. I don't know how to classify him. And actually, that is the weapon they use. You steal billion. You know why these people are dancing here and there like a shower? I will use that name, prostitute. Today you see them PDP. Tomorrow they jump to APC. The other day they jump to PDP, because when they know the atrocity they are committed, they will now join the ruling party. So their sins will be forgiven. That's a word from Oshiomhole. And Buhari was there when he made that comment. Why do we have to go to such people? They easily forget what they say. They easily forget what they do. But it is in the heart of some of us who are taking note of what they are doing. We are the checkmate of them. The power belongs to the people and not them. When they come out, they want to swear it, they say, I come to serve. Okay, if you are serving me, you are not.
Mr. Emmanuel, are you there, please?
I think he has network issues.
President would like to guide that post.
Okay, he's back.
Hello. So my appeal now, let me just sum up, because I don't want to take much of your time. I want to sum up by appealing to all Nigerians. Please, the problem we are having is a lot of people are ignorance. A lot of people are illiterate. A lot of people they are suffering as a result of poverty. They cannot feed. So whatever comes to their hand, they will just switch over. And that is the weapon these people are using. So now they are going to ring the election. I want you to know that, because I have one particular video I would have loved to show in this video. So in this comment, there was one particular woman in the last election. The woman was completing on a booklet, and another woman was spying whether the person is coming in a bully booth. And I know as that woman was doing that, another one was still going on in another places. So the woman was completing booklet after booklet. So the guy that brought it, he said they should ask this woman, they should arrest this woman and ask this woman who was she working for. Till today, that woman.
Mr. Emmanuel. Oh, I think we lost Mr. Emmanuel right there. I'm going to go straight to Mr. RV Collins. Mr. RV Collins, please, are you ready for me?
Yes, yes, yes. Good evening, my sister. Good evening, the viewers.
This is the person you want.
Good evening.
Okay,
Good
Mr.
evening.
Emmanuel is back. Mr. Emmanuel, you had a network issue. Please, can you round up so we'll go straight to the next person, please? I'm sorry.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay.
Since it's network, let me just round up here. So I appeal to every Nigerian, please let us work together to make sure that
Okay. I'm just going to go straight to Mr. RV Collins, please. Mr. RV Collins, please. You're up next.
All right. Thank you. God bless the brother that is speaking. God bless everybody that is in the panel. God bless the watchers and the viewers all over the world. Everybody have been saying it. Even the last spokesman said something that also touched my mind. I will start from Oshiomhole, because this evening that comment is not an easy one. But in their comment, I want every Nigerian to know that those people, they are after something. If this election that we are about to do, 2023, and this movement, Peter Obi movement, is not hitting them, if it is not hitting them, they will not be dancing from one place to another. But I want all the Nigerians to know that this election, this movement that is going on now, is hitting APC and PDP very hard. This election is not like other election that they just maneuver it anyhow they want. Thank God, glory be to God, that the Nigerians are now waking up. Everybody is eyes opening. Now, for Oshiomhole that said they have something they want to unveil, I am begging them, we are begging them to prepare it very well, to bring it back to the table, to pour it outside here. And we are promising them that we are ready. I repeat, we are ready to buy whatever they bring and also give it back to them in millions. To let them know that we know everything they know. Whatever they think they know, the politicians, we know it more than them. In anything they want to dance, in any music they want to dance this year, this election, we are promising them that we know more than what they know. Let me just give them some emphasis in this. Things that is going on now in Nigeria, starting from what Tinubu did, bringing some fake people to come and act fake bishop. I just want to let them know that the camera is all over their body now. All of them, from APC to PDP, wherever they go, whatever they do. That is why they are afraid of media. That is why they are afraid of people putting out camera wherever they are. But God is disgracing them. God is letting them know that there is something special in this movement that is going on. God is letting them know that Nigerians, we are not dummies. We are not dummies. Just that before, nobody is interested, everybody feel less concerned. But now let them know that everybody is interested. Everybody want to know what is happening in this our country. We have no other country except this country, Nigeria. This Nigeria is the only country we have. There is no way that the fools, there is no way that people that did not belong to the country will be ruling the owners of the country. It's impossible. And all this while they have been doing all these things because people feel less concerned. We don't care whatever that happened. I can feed my family. I can cater for myself. That is why. And they use that opportunity and put condemnation to everybody with their kill and divide rules. They will use this person and this person head jammed together. Like the other person said, we came to online the other day and he said, Atiku have never called him. He have never sent them. He just only small people calling him on foot. Who is interested in those things? Those things is propaganda that they want to use to divide people's attention. We are not interested to hear any of their nonsense. Even instead of him to say something that he want to say, as a comedian or whatever, he say watch out. He want to tell us watch out for part 2. Then we are waiting for the part 2 or episode. Is it what you want to tell us? To wait for episode 2 for what you want to say? Who is interested in what he said? Is going to say. What he's saying is not giving us anything benefit, rather to divide attention of people. Let them go to hell with whatever they want to say. Why wouldn't him say that thing that he want to say when he was shouting when they want to come and take it? Tell them, are you wicked? Keep it there. Are you wicked? I am the only one that can take the power from them. Those is the boast that he was boasting. He was boasting that he is the only one. But God confused their language by bringing somebody that is going to our direction. Like my brother said, we are not doing this work because we want to benefit any office. Myself, my family, I don't need any office in anything. This is not the reason why I am talking about Peter Obi. The reason why I'm talking about Peter Obi and the movement is because he is driving our way. He is a driver with a bus or whatever that is going to our direction. So we need to join to go to our destination. Why other ones, they have nothing to offer Nigerians? Let me also tell Nigerians that these people, if they really have sense, they will know that the power have changed hands. It is only in Nigeria that somebody will stood up and tell you that is going to frustrate your government, and he will do it and nothing will happen. When Goodluck Jonathan took post, this man now was shouting, change, change. And we were thinking that he's saying change. We don't know that he's saying change. He wants to change everybody. And we voted for him because of what we think he can do. But definitely, unfortunately, it did not go to our way. But now, we saw somebody that is going to our direction. Why wouldn't we support that person that is going to our direction? I still don't understand. People still vote, trying to endorse Atiku and Tinubu. I don't know what they are going to get, if not for their own selfish interest, which I know. They are just doing it because of their own stomach. If anyone that have spirit, body, and soul, any lover of truth, will not endorse any of these men because they have been in this game for years. Decades. They have been in this game for years, and nothing have happened. Nothing have happened. And they are coming back now to let us know that because of we have woken up, they want to do something. What are they going to offer? If I am to say, I have to tell every Nigerian not to. We always say it, if they give you money, take it and eat. But unfortunately, there is some morons, sorry to say, there is some bamboos, sorry to say, there is some monkeys that don't know what politics is all about. They have sweet mouth to deceive people. They have sweet mouth to promise you heaven and earth. Like our president, very sorry to say, that go and bring all these machineries from different part of the nation. And now he could not fulfill the promise and they are having crash. What are we going to say? Is it the one that when you give orders, they will fear the orders and rules? They have no respect for everybody. The citizens have no respect. They don't have respect for citizens. It's very quite annoying. See what happened last time. The same article the same Tinubu that people want to vote in was the one that ordered a shootout for people that go for peaceful protest. What kind of man is that? Even earlier in these days, he took 2 billion vans into his private home and nobody have asked question, how did that money come about? And nobody have asked question, why did you bring this money home? What for? With all bad records. The toll gate that man is collecting money today should not meant to be his own. But who is going to say? He was the one that put the man in power. Who is going to ask him question? So we are supposed to move out from that kind of leadership. That is not what we need. We don't need Godfatherism anymore. It's killing our country.
Oh, I think we lost Mr. Ari Collins. Oh my God. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you all so much for being here with me. I appreciate you guys. To all the wonderful people in the comment section, the mommy of all, I see you right there, Mom Diaspora. Thank you so much. I can see George Blue Shell. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. For the evangelist man of God, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. I can see Annie Williams. Thank you so much for being here with me. I appreciate you. I can see Essie Love, June Obaseki. I see you right there. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. Femi Bash, Amechi, Ikeobi, I see you all. I see Tony at 61 right there. I see you. Thank you so much for being here with me. I appreciate you. I can see Philip Salio. I see Customer Files too. I see you right there, Mr. Comcom. Thank you so much. Chidi Obioko, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. Customer Files too once again. Thank you, thank you. I see One Love right there. Thank you so much. I see Chidi right there. Israel Asemuta all the way from Pluto. I see you right there. The Queen Valerie. I see you. Peace Patrick. I see you. Titus Chinedu. I see you. Daniel Alex. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. You guys are wonderful. I can see Peace Patrick again. Mataya. I see you. I can see Eddie Flex. Thank you so much for being here. I can see Alex Ian. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We have so many comments. I can see Betty Angel right there. Thank you so much, Betty. Ben Dibia, I see you. Mr. Alex Gomez, Ori Emmanuel, Ari Gold, Frank Ono. I see you all. I see you all. Guys, we have a lot of comments. I can't exactly call everybody, but please, if I did not call your name, please know that it's not intentional. I see Eno Iyang right there. Omuka Ebuka Collins, Ebuka Nina Deems. I see you. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. I can see Boluwaga Laditi, Daniel Alex. I see you guys. I can see Okechukwu Kenneth. I see you. I see Monday. Don't one day. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. You guys have been amazing. To my amazing viewers watching us from around the globe, you guys, I appreciate you all for, always taking time out of your busy schedules to be here with me. I appreciate you. Mr. Alex, thank you for joining me. Mr. Emmanuel, I see Basi acting right there. RV Collins, I see you, Mr. Franklin. Thank you, Mr. Pansat, Mr. Murray, Mr. Theobala. Everyone on the panel today, you guys have been wonderful. I've learned so much from you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you all so much. Do not forget to like and share this broadcast if you are yet to do so. Liking this broadcast simply means that you're telling YouTube to suggest this message we've been sharing here to more people, so more people can come here and see the good work we do. That is the reason why we always ask you guys to like this broadcast. Nigeria belongs to you and me. It doesn't belong to just one person. I want to believe that is the love we have for our country, Nigeria. That is why we always come out here to air our views, to talk to people, to sensitize people about what is going on around us. Do not forget to like and share this broadcast, because this message is not just for you and I. So guys, support us right there on the comment section, just the $ right there. Click on it and support us with whatever it is that you can. We put a lot of resources to make sure we come on air every single day. Trust me, guys, it's not easy, but we will keep pushing. We will keep pushing. Let's continue to put our hands together. Let's not get tired. Let's put our hands together to do what is needed of us as patriotic Nigerians. Basi, I think you came late, but I'm going to give you 2 minutes to make your contribution before we go for the second round. Everybody gets 1 minute each to summarize on what we've been talking about so far. So I'm going to start with Basi, I think, please.
Good afternoon. Actually, I was driving when I saw this was on. I saw this yesterday, but this is my first time I've actually trying to log in.
Oh, wow. Yay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I hope you have subscribed, though.
Yeah, I'm going to do that after, because I just got into the house. I'm going to say something because I'm a mental health advocate. I'm a social worker, actually. When people try to doubt you, your power, all you can do is to speak less, but prove yourself. Everybody is doubting that Peter Obi can get it done. So what are we going to do? We have to prove to them that we are really supporters. Oh, we're online, we are this. Unfortunately, those of us in diaspora cannot vote. But we will do whatever we can to help Nigerians, because Nigerians have been taken too long for granted, and they've been pushed so much to the wall. So right now, Nigerians are bouncing back. And unfortunately, whoever is behind us should get ready, because when we bounce back, it's not going to be funny. So that's just what I want to say. And I appreciate all the efforts the youths are making, because I can understand how difficult it is for you to be in that society and still be able to think of what to do to better your life, when people that you gave the power to help you do nothing and they don't even care. So I really appreciate them. And I just want us to put all our resources together. We just have to prove them wrong and take back Nigeria, because Nigeria is in the wrong hands. All of them are men over 70 years. What do they have to offer? They have nothing. They are almost like Jonathan said, they are on their way to their grave, but they're still ready to mess up everything on their way out. So the youth just have to tell them that you cannot leave the mess for us. So we're ready to kick you out and clean the house. That's what I can say. And clean the house, because Nigeria has been so much destroyed.
Thank
so
you.
That's what I want to do. Thank you so much for the opportunity given to me.
Thank you so much, Basi. I think that was very smooth, and you nailed it. Like, you nailed it. Thank you so much, Basi, I think, for being here with me. Please do not forget to subscribe. Don't hesitate to join us Monday to Thursdays, 5 p.m. Nigerian time, for our discussions like this. Monday to Saturday, 10 a.m. Nigerian time, for our newspaper headline reviews, Monday to Saturday. And every Friday, we're here doing a debate, 6 p.m. Nigerian time. Do not hesitate to join us. Please click on the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so you can always be notified whenever we come on air. And do not forget to like and share this broadcast. Thank you very much, Basi. I think it's wonderful to have you here. Guys, this is the reason why I always keep telling you people to like our broadcast, so more people can come. Liking this broadcast means you're telling YouTube to suggest our video to more people, so our message can keep spreading like wildfire. Thank you so much, Guy Onwalele. I didn't forget you. Thank you so much for joining me. Anthony Obiora, I see you right there. Thank you so much. I'm going to start with Mr. Siobala. Mr. Siobala, please. 1 minute.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for the good work. First of all, I just want to quickly respond to somebody talking about them being ringing the election. Let's say before now, when you talk about ringing of election, it usually occur when you have two-party system. Rather, when you have two candidates in two-party majorly. Before now, we have that kind of case when we have APC and the other one PDP. In some cases, you'll be having one Satan and the other will be Northerner. They'll be ringing Northern part, while the Satan will be ringing the upper. In all, what am I trying to say in essence is that this system now is quite different entirely. We have three major contestants right now. Kwankwanso and Atiku, they are both in the north. Peter Obi and Tinubu are in the south. So if you are ringing a nation in the north, for instance, you will not be able to do that while the Kwankwaso supporter will be looking at you, or white Atiku supporter will be looking at you, or white Tinubu supporter or the Labour Party supporter as well will be looking at you. So definitely rigging election this time around, it's not going to be easy because it's not one way or two ways. So I just want you people to know about that. And regarding what Oshiomhole said, I just want Nigeria to be aware of this thing is an election between the old and the young. It's an election between moving forward or going backward. If you want to move forward, you have to move with Peter Obi. If you want to go backward, man, I'm not going there with you. The truth of the matter is that the only option we have now is Peter Obi. That is the only way we can move forward. Because going with those other older candidates, they don't have anything to offer. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Tiyobala, for that wonderful submission right there. It says if you're going forward, fine, but if you want to go backward, I'm not going to go there with you. Thank you for that. I'm going to go straight to Mr. Omori. Your 1 minute starts now.
Yeah, thank you once again, Kachi. I just have a simple message for Nigerian masses. The election is not between Obi and any other politician. The election is between the Nigerian masses who have been oppressed, who have been depressed, who have been subjugated and relegated to the background for too long. This election is a contest between Nigerian masses who have been in political perpetual bondage for too long, that are yelling and desperate to liberate themselves. This is my simple message. It's an opportunity. If we miss it, it's going to take too long to recover from it. Thank you all. God bless you all.
Thank you very much, and God bless you too, Mr. Omori. This is a simple message. If we miss it, it's going to be long for us to get it right again. So, guys, make sure we don't miss this opportunity given to us. Mr. Pansat, your 1 minute starts now.
Miss Kachi, I was expecting to be called. Like I was number one here. Why am I now the last?
Mr. Alex, you left and you came back. So the software reorganizes it because you left before. And
Okay, it's okay. It's okay.
Mr. Pansat, please.
Yeah, I could yield to Mr. Alex if he has something to say. Is that okay?
No, you can go ahead, Mr. Pansat. I'm just following it the way it is on my screen.
Thank you, Kachi. You're the most fair, most beautiful host that we see around here. So.
Okay, thank you.
I say that all the time, but I mean it all the time. Let me also say that Mr. Morier's point of what this election is all about. It's Nigerian masses against the people that he mentioned. And I also want to touch on Tiobala's point about rigging the election, that is no longer the system. Now, this system, since the Buhari signed electoral law, hasn't been tested. We don't know what they have planned. These people are so desperate that if they could have the computer print out whoever won the election and the announcer would say that they just say Tinubu won it or something like that. If they do, they could do anything. So my point is that we have to take a script from what the Iraqis did. The Iraqi under Saddam Hussein. Saddam Hussein was a brutal dictator, but every election he got over 90% of the votes, whereas he comes from a minority over the Sunni minority in Iraq, and this is up to 2001. So the Shia were the majority in his country, and he always defeats them in elections. So what they finally did was, from the people in diaspora, because he keeps chasing the elite, the smart ones out of his country, just like in Nigeria. A lot of us are out of that country, not because we want to be outside the country. We're outside the country because it's untenable what we get back home. But this is the time to prepare. We don't have to use it. We have to carry a big stick. They made it to where we cannot vote. So anybody who considers himself a Nigerian who is in diaspora, there's one thing we have to do for our country this time around, which is to organize. We have 6 months or more to organize and make sure the election is transparent. And if it's not, that we are going to determine who won that election by observational methods alone. So if they rig it, we have them form government in exile, and then we'll all go back home and fight it out. Period.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Pansat, for that wonderful suggestion right there. I hope everyone is listening, and my amazing viewers, I hope you guys are listening. Thank you all so much. I'm going to go straight to Mr. Franklin. Mr. Franklin, please. Your 1 minute starts now.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for being here. And it's been quite a very wonderful contribution to everyone. Like I said before, it's all we need to do is just to keep up with the momentum. And definitely we're going to get there. We've got enough time in our hands. 5 months, 6 months, it's achievable. And thank you.
Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Franklin, for that. Earlier, you were catching fire. I thought you were going to come and give us hot again this time around. Thank you.
I don't already pipe left.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Franklin, for that very brief and powerful submission right there, guys. We can do this if only we can come together and agree as one. I'm going to go straight to Mr. Alex. Mr. Alex, please.
Yes, thank you, Kachi. Sorry for that misunderstanding with your software. I don't know how it works.
No,
first of all, I want to thank all my panelists. We are brothers. I didn't know I fought anybody. If I did, my sincere apology. But I see everybody here as important. I see all of us here as future leaders or future contributors to the greatness of our country. And I want to correct something here. Me speaking against Obaseki's quietness with the killings. I mean, he's quiet. I'm not saying it's not a national problem. It doesn't mean I don't like him. I praise him in his projects. And speaking well of Wike, when he was challenging the status quo of the federal government in terms of the coronavirus, challenging the bunkering and the VATs, he defeated the federal government. It doesn't mean I'm a diehard fan of Wike or talking about Oshiomhole those days when the state was more secured. Doesn't mean I love Oshiomhole. I just want to correct that. When you are good, I say it. When you are bad, I say it. I am for Edo people. I'm for a better Nigeria. As for the upcoming election next year, for me, it's as good as one. Take it or leave it. You cannot take away international interference. So the way we did Edo State election, the way it was transmitted, the way we spoke to different international bodies, embassies, to lift or to have embargoes on any politician that create violence or that attempt to rig anything about that upcoming election. We will activate it again. We will appeal to the European Union. We will appeal to the African Union. There should be sanctions. Their children should be deported. So all the people involved, Tinubu, Atiku, especially these two guys, should be cautioned. And I'm sure Obi will win this election because nobody is paying anybody. All of us come here on our own. Nobody wants to be anything. We are not eyeing any position. So we just love our country. So I see Obi coming as strong. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Alex, for that wonderful contribution. And yes, apology accepted. I'm going to go straight to Mr. Emmanuel. Mr. Emmanuel, please. Mr. Emmanuel, your mic is muted. Please unmute yourself.
Okay, sorry for that. I want to appeal to everybody, irrespective of who you are, your status, or wherever you come from, whether from the north or from the south. This is the time that we have to take the government by force, because this is the government for the people, by the people, and the government made up of the people, which is democracy. I want to appeal to you, whether you are from a Muslim background or Christian background, or you don't believe anything, this one is a movement and it's not a political party as usual. If we want a better Nigeria, we come together. This is not ethnicity or tribalism. Please, I appeal to everybody. Anyway, we have to take this platform and every other platform to the grassroots, because it's not everybody that are hearing us. We have to do that. Even on my own part, I am gathering momentum here, telling people, sending things out. And I want to say, very soon, at least, you will reap the dividends of what you are doing. Because some of us maybe will have something in mind, but we have not proved it. Don't worry, your channel will go worldwide, because you are doing a good job, and I appreciate you. God bless every one of you for being here. God bless you for having Nigeria in your heart. It's my country. I love that country so much. It's been blessed, just that we have bad leaders. God bless you all, everyone.
God bless you too, Mr. Emmanuel. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to always have you here. I'm going to go straight to Mr. Harvey Collins. Mr. Harvey Collins, please, 1 minute.
Thank you, Sister Kachi. God bless you. Please, my own is I just want to plead to people, some people in that Nigeria, people like senators, all these our past performance people, people that be in governorship before, people that have voice, that is saying that they know that Mr. Obi, Peter Obi is a good person, but they have to wait. My question is, when is he going to wait? When did they want him to come on? When Nigeria have finished? Please, I just want to appeal to them to let him rule now, because this is the time that we need it. Nigerians should, in case if they don't know that Nigeria is having problem, that Nigeria is sinking, this time we want to let them know. Let us tell them, please, I want you people to hear from my own mouth that Nigeria is sinking. For you to say that you know that Mr. Peter Obi is a good person and is capable, but you have to wait. Please, I want to appeal to you people, sir, that he cannot wait again. We need him now. Please help us to bring him to the seat, to power, because this movement we are doing, no going back. And
Yes,
for your information, you think that Nigeria chasing people away will solve it. Let me tell you, if Peter Obi refuse to enter this post, this coming election, what you people are going to see in Nigeria as a trouble is going to be more than what you people think. That is a promise. It's not a threat. And that one is for that one. Please, and also for people that is looking for what to bring, I am promising you that you don't have anything to bring as a fake information or information you want to use against him. If there is any, we would have bring it since. Please, I want to appeal to you people to let him go, since you know that he is capable to do it and is capable to handle. Please allow him to go. God bless you.
Thank you. God bless you too, Mr. Harvey Collins. I actually do think the same thing. I don't think that there's anything they need to bring. I really believe that if they have something, I feel they should have brought it a long time ago. Because I mean, they are doing everything possible to stop the momentum. So I really think if they have something tangible or reasonable to bring forward, I believe they would have done that a long time ago. A lot of people even went as far as calling Peter Obi schools to be sure he actually went to those schools he claimed he went to. The man who gets educational problem. He actually went to school. If you want to call people right now, people who follow and go school, they are going to come out surplus. Like, I don't even understand what exactly is going on. But we will keep doing what we know how to do best. Mr. Do Lights Watch, you're up next, please. Mr. Do Lights.
My sister,
I greet you, oh, Adima, oh, Wese, oh, Wese.
Dalu, dalu.
Don't more, sir. Don't more.
Yeah, you are welcome. Dalu. Uh, my sister, my brother, sisters around the world, all Nigerians, I greet all of you. Now, both Tinubu, Atiku, Oshiomhole, I greet all of you. I give respect for the only one thing we don't know. As soon as they bring the woto, now that one I will take the group. Maybe they bring out that one, not be any issue. Waiting I get to tell make a bring am come. Money wey go take build airport for another person country, make a bring am come Edo State. Why? Because I cannot just imagine person wey get 500, wey no fit rent 3-bedroom flat wey people rent for am, come be third millionaire for Edo State. Make we ask question o, you know. And make I still tell Oshiomhole, I know say you dey advance pass me, you fit be my papa or whatever, but this one now, we will comot papa, we will comot mama, we will comot elderly whatever, because you no fit come spoil future for us, especially Edo State. Wetin dem do you for the past election for Obaseki, e never take am get sense. So as e be, so wetin you dey do, so all wetin you dey do with the year, with the Edos, especially Edos, according to Igbo, na aru abomination na Oshiomhole dey do. Na aru na. So we dey wash, we dey wash, you know. You can run, but you cannot hide. You cannot just come and destroy my future, the future of our people, the young talent that is coming. Now Nigeria now for see say if person get computer na problem, but for Europe, government dey beg, abeg our children, una take this computer, una dey use. Our country na upside down. No worry, people dey work for ground. If Obi no enter, if Peter Obi no enter, plan B dey, plan C dey. So make dem wait for us. You know,
Okay.
all of us, as they say they wan prepare bandit for Edo State, dem Oshiomhole, all the money wey dem dey carry for the tax wey people dey carry, make dem dey use am, we dey look dem. And one other thing, please, just 1 minute. Mr. Obi, my own request, e no reach 2, e no reach 4, either 2 or 3. Na just my own request, na just my own problem for that Nigeria. One, as you dey enter, abeg give us light, 24 hours light, make 1 second not comot for there. Then you give us database wey be say person go enter country, you go know, person go comot, you go know, people wey we lost for death, we go know, person wey dem born, we go know. Anybody wey carry money wey no be e own, at the end of the day, we go fit bring am out with that data, not be this one wey dem dey do. So now that one, I just my message for 2 of them. So
Alright,
now be the
thank
thing.
you.
My
Thank
sister,
you.
you do well.
Thank you, sir. Yes, I don't think a country can even function properly without light. Honestly, we need electricity. Thank you, Edo Lights, for that wonderful contribution right there. I'm gonna go straight to Mr. Two Ninja. Mr. Two Ninja, you're up next.
Yeah, thanks for letting me in. Yeah, is it for us to just talk about what happened today, or just closing remarks about Nigeria in general? Hello, I can't hear you.
Mr. Two Ninja, did you say something?
Yeah, is it for like the topic of the day, or a closing remark for
Yes,
general
closing
closing
remarks.
remarks?
Yeah, because
Oh, okay.
we're already 4 hours here.
Okay, good. I think that I've said this before. We have to remember that this whole thing is controlled by us. It's not the leaders that will control it. My concern is that when people put their eggs in one basket or in one leader so much, like the leader, like your uncle that you living with forever, I've seen political processes happen whereby at the beginning of process, this person is the shiny guy. Halfway through the process or towards the end of the process, they will go and release one information and that candidate is destroyed. Anybody that has been in Western countries know that this is possible. And this is why when that happens, let's say, God forbid that happens to Peter Obi, what happens then? Your hope is all gone. And this is why I keep saying we have to rely on our ability to change things. We cannot depend on leaders that have lied to us over and over again. Our leaders have promised us things that they never delivered. They keep telling us that they cannot fix police, but clearly they can fix police if they wanted to. Lagos was able to get their police to work in with a totally different arrangement than most other states. We know even Peter Obi testified that he was able to control his own police officer. So why can't they do that with power generation? Why can't they do that with fixing the road? They have a lot of flexibility. They just don't want to do it. They are busy being greedy, stealing from the people constantly, and lying to us that they cannot do anything. Our country, they have flexibility. They keep acting as if it's the constitution that is stopping us from doing anything. And Motekun was created outside the constitution, yet he went ahead. State governors were violating the constitution when they refused to give local government the money that it was meant for them, yet they are still there. So Nigeria is very flexible with the way they operate. But when it comes to the rules, we keep blaming that the rules is the problem. That the rule is, when it comes to solution, we keep saying that the rule is the problem. The rule is not the problem. It is us. We are the ones that are not demanding for the solutions that we actually want to see. Maybe because we are afraid of what it's going to require of us to do. Because it's like saying, oh, I want to build a house. But you need money to build a house. And maybe that's what we're afraid of. That what is going to cost us to do those things. If we are not honest with ourselves that this is what it's going to take to build a country, then that's why you're never going to reach a solution. When you are honest with yourself, now you will be willing to say, you know what, if they tell me I'm getting 40,000 naira a month and they ask me to donate 2,000, I will be ready to donate it. If you are honest enough and say you can be able to do that to build your country, then you are ready. But every time, if you keep pointing fingers at some other person to solve the problem for you, while the other person is pointing the fingers to you too, nobody's going to solve it. Everybody's waiting for the next man to solve the problem. And that is where our mistake is. We need to realize that the power is in our hands to change everything. And we need to be demanding for what we want from them. If we cannot do it individually, we need to go to the NLC, we need to go to ASU, Pengasin, through all the organizations that claim to speak on behalf of the people. Make specific demands, then you are more likely to get it. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Tunaija. I think, anybody who listens to you always knows that you've been preaching the same message every single time. And I am beginning to understand the angle that you're coming from. Thank you so much. You guys, I learned so much from all of you. You guys, thank you so much. Thank you guys. Thank you to everyone in the comment section, the amazing panelists, the wonderful viewers. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for always coming out here, taking time out to always be here to do what we are doing right now. You guys are amazing. You all have a special place in my heart. I love you all so much. Thank you. Do not forget to join us Monday to Saturdays, 10 a.m. Nigerian time for our newspaper headline review. Monday to Thursday, 5 p.m. Nigerian time, which is my own show, 5 p.m. Nigerian time for a discussion like this, and 6 p.m. Nigerian time for our debates. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you for all you do. May the Almighty keep protecting all of us. May He keep guiding us. May He grant your heart's desires. Thank you all so much. I love you guys. I appreciate you all for always being here. God bless you, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Have an amazing night rest, morning, afternoon, depending on your time zones. God bless you. Bye. This is me saying bye-bye. Peace out and ciao. I remain your girl, Kachi.